Another attack has happened in a village in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. People in the town of Beni are preparing once more to bury loved ones. Villagers here say armed men ambushed them with machetes and guns. Security forces blame the Allied Democratic Forces, or ADF, a rebel group in the area with roots in Uganda. Its fighters are accused of killing at least 5,000 Congolese in the last few years and more than 100 in the past week.
They were dressed in the same uniform as our army. They killed my husband in our kitchen. When I first heard gunshots, I ran outside. But I met them and they told me to get back inside.
Many homes have been deserted. People are too afraid to go back. The attacks are frequent and happening as the Congolese army and one of the largest UN peacekeeping missions in the world, MONUSCO, are carrying out an offensive against the rebel group. Those forces are now working with a local militia called Mai to help defeat the ADF. Here the group shows us their camp and arms and equipment they say they've captured from an ADF base deep in the forest.
This is our country. We will not allow a foreign rebel group to terrorize our people. We will continue to fight them and those who are supporting them.
African leaders are discussing how armed violence can be stopped in Africa, and not just in this country. The Sahel region has been infiltrated by groups allied to ISIL and Al-Qaeda. Hundreds of people have been killed and millions displaced. In the Lake Chad Basin, African forces are fighting Boko Haram insurgents. Then there is conflict in the Central African Republic, Somalia, South Sudan, and the list goes on.
Impunity and lack of accountability for perpetrators of human rights violations in the context of conflicts, and some of which actually rise to crimes under international law, including war crimes and crimes against humanity. This lack of accountability, the impunity for perpetrators, is part of the reasons why there is a cycle of violence across the continent.
In Ethiopia, many kilometers away from Beni, the heads of state are gathered for a conference labeled Silencing the Guns in 2020 and beyond. It's an ambitious slogan. Many here are oblivious of that meeting and what, if anything, it can achieve. But like millions of others living in conflict areas across the continent, they say they just want to live in safety. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera.